If you're ignoring the signals that big institutions are sending, you could be setting yourself up to miss the single biggest crypto recovery we've seen yet. Seriously, the old rules are out the window.
And here's the crazy part. While a lot of people were watching the market with a bit of fear, a jaw-dropping $125 billion quietly flooded into US spot Bitcoin ETFs. To put that in perspective, that is a mountain of cash. This isn't just a few people getting excited. This is the big leagues, the serious institutional money finally stepping onto the field.
So the bottom line is this. There's a completely new game being played, one written by the world's biggest financial players. In this explainer, we're going to break down the 3 key drivers that show you exactly where that smart money is heading, and more importantly, why.
Okay, first things first, let's just look at the data. It's undeniable. The market is waking up. After that long crypto winter, that feeling of dread, the energy is finally coming back. But you know what? This time, it feels different. It feels more calculated.
Now, what's really fascinating here is the balance we're seeing. Yep, Bitcoin has smashed through a huge psychological barrier, which is a massive show of strength. And Ethereum is right there with it, pushing past old resistance levels. But here's the kicker. Look at the relative strength index, the RSI. It's sitting at 55. That's a neutral bullish zone. It means this isn't some crazy, overheated, FOMO-driven frenzy. Nope, this is a healthy, sustainable climb with plenty of gas left in the tank.
So what's actually powering this thing? Well, it's not random luck. This recovery is being fueled by 3 very specific drivers, all hitting at the same time. Let's dig into that formula.
Okay, so this recovery formula basically has 3 main ingredients. First, you've got critical technological triggers happening inside crypto itself. Second, there are these really favorable macroeconomic tailwinds coming from the traditional finance world. And third, and this is the real game changer, we've got massive institutional inflows. Let's take a look at each one.
So, starting with the tech, a perfect example is one of Ethereum's recent major upgrades. Now, this wasn't just some small tweak. This was a fundamental improvement to the network. It's now faster, cheaper, and can handle way more activity. And guess what? The market noticed immediately, right? That drove a pretty significant price pump and created this whole new wave of excitement around ETH.
All right, next up, the macroeconomic tailwind. And wow, this chart says it all. The market is basically screaming that there's a 90% chance the Federal Reserve will cut interest rates in December. So why do we care? Well, when rates go down, holding cash becomes, well, kind of boring. It pushes investors to look for better returns, and you better believe crypto is right at the top of that list.
And that brings us to the final, and honestly, the most powerful driver of them all. Just overwhelming institutional demand. This is the engine behind that $125 billion number we saw earlier. The floodgates are officially open, and the biggest names in finance are done watching from the sidelines. They're in the game now.
And this isn't just talk. We're seeing institutions putting real money on the table, and the moves they're making are literally reshaping the entire market as we know it. I mean, if you need one piece of evidence, this is it. Bank of America, yeah, that Bank of America, one of the most old-school, traditional banks on the planet, is now officially telling its wealthy clients to put between 1% and 4% of their money into crypto. This is a massive, monumental shift. It's like the ultimate stamp of approval, and it's opening the door for a whole new wave of capital.
But if you want to see what true, hardcore institutional belief looks like, we have to talk about MicroStrategy. These guys aren't just dipping their toes in the water. No, they are building an absolute fortress of Bitcoin.
Just look at that number for a second. Let it sink in. $649,000. That's how many Bitcoin MicroStrategy has on its books. This isn't just an investment for them, it's their entire corporate strategy. And it's made them one of the most important players in this entire space.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. The experts see it too. Ki-Young Zhu, the CEO of CryptoQuant, put it perfectly. He said a really bad bear market is just unlikely, as long as MicroStrategy keeps holding. Their huge position basically acts as an anchor for the whole market. They've created a whole new dynamic.
So how does that work? Well, they basically created what's called a price floor. Think of it like a safety net. It's a price level where there is so much buying pressure from them that it becomes really, really hard for the price to fall below it. MicroStrategy has become this giant buyer that provides a level of support Bitcoin has just never had before.
Okay, quick pause here. If you're finding this breakdown of what the big institutions are doing valuable, and you want to stay ahead of these trends, do us a quick favor and help support the research we do here at Crypto Global News. Go ahead and like this explainer, subscribe for more just like it, and definitely hit that bell icon so you never miss a new signal.
All right, so we've looked at the drivers, we've seen the major players. What does this all boil down to for you and me? It means there's a new crypto playbook out there, and it's being written by the smart money.
So here it is, the new institutional playbook, broken down into 4 key principles. Number 1, pay attention to the tech. Big upgrades are now major price movers. Number 2, watch the Fed. Their decisions create massive tailwinds you just can't afford to ignore. 3, and this is the big one, follow the institutional money, because they are now driving this bus. And finally, number 4, understand these new market structures, like the price floor we just talked about.
Look, the evidence is everywhere. A new era of institutional crypto is here, and it's fueling a powerful recovery built on real technology, favorable economics, and a tidal wave of new capital. The institutions have their playbook, so the only question left is, what's your next move?
Stay ahead in the crypto market. Subscribe now for the latest global news and updates.